What is up, my phantoms? We are here for the Call of Duty Black Ops 7 multiplayer and zombies review. Black Ops 7 is finally here, and after putting several hours into both multiplayer and zombies, I can confidently say this is a huge setup from Black Ops 6 in areas that matter the most. Now, obviously, if you guys haven't seen the campaign review, go ahead and check that one out. But the multiplayer review, we're going to start off with that, with maps and matchmaking. The map lineup is miles better than Black Ops 6 launch, in my personal opinion. It's honestly hard to overstate how much of an improvement there is. The mix of fresh new arenas and remastered maps like Hijack and Raid gives the whole experience a great balance of nostalgia and new school design. Now, matchmaking is still a question mark for me. It definitely felt more open during the beta, and right now I'm not fully convinced that carried over, but that's based on a few hours, so take it with a little bit of a grain of salt. And what really bugs me is I hate whenever you start a game and you're not starting at the beginning, like you may just start in the middle of the match. That's very annoying. I wish I would fix that. But movement and mechanics. Treyarch added wall running and wall jumping this year, a smart refinement that builds on Black Ops 6's already slick movement. I'm not huge on the fact that you can't double sprint, but regular sprint feels solid and responsive, actually. You know, weapon sandbox, the game launches with 6 ARs, 6 SMGs, 3 marksman rifles, 3 snipers, 2 AMGs, 3 shotguns, 3 pistols, 2 launchers, 2 melee weapons. That's 28 ranged weapons total, and that roster covers every archetype you expect from a near future Black Ops game. Now, the standout is easily the Kita, a Titan shotgun that looks like an SMG, firing small gauge shells at a ridiculous rate. Now, it doesn't hit hard per shot, but you know, it's a really nice weapon. If you guys have not got a chance to play with it, definitely check it out. Now, the big change to SBMM, it's no longer the default. The vocal part of the community is thrilled, but I think casual players might be in for a rude awakening. Hot take, SBMM is what keeps most players engaged, even if they claim to hate it. Still, I'm having a blast so far. This might end up being my favorite Call of Duty multiplayer since Cold War. Yes, I enjoyed Cold War. Fight me. I do not care what you guys say. Cold War was great. So, my multiplayer score for this game, 8 out of 10. Now, let's talk about zombies. Zombies is what Treyarch does best, and this year they actually brought back the magic. Technical issues and first impressions. Now, there is a PC anti-cheat is a mess right now, enough that I had to, just go absolutely crazy, because I've heard a lot of people with the PC anti-cheat is absolutely mad, and a lot of people have been switching from PC to PS5 because they claim that their CPU fan basically begged for mercy. But it's still a lot of fun. I know people that's been playing on the PC, but tons of vibes. Zombie continues to be the wildest, silliest, most unhinged part of Call of Duty. This franchise went from World War II trauma quotes to spinning a mystery box covered in skulls for a ray gun, and honestly, I absolutely love it and I'm digging it. Now, gameplay changes to this. Wall jumping is a fantastic new toy in zombies. Far fewer projectile enemies compared to Black Ops 6. The parasites aren't spanning the screen anymore, but they are kind of annoying. And the new bear enemy is actually a sick enemy, but very annoying. The bear enemy is so, crazy. Now, map aesthetics. This is where Black Ops 7 really beats Black Ops 6 for me. Ashes absolutely nails the tone. The atmosphere, the aesthetic, the feel. It just feels so much more alive in a way that the Black Ops 6 maps ever did for me. Like, I barely even played the Black Ops 6 maps because I wasn't a fan of the Black Ops 6 zombies, if that made sense. And playing as the original 4 characters again, instant improvement. They had more personality in 5 minutes than the Black Ops 6 crew did in the entire game. I still have tons to explore, and I'm hyped for the first DLC map to drop for zombies, but my zombie score is 8 out of 10. If you guys remember, if you guys have not watched my story mode and you don't want to, I gave the story a 3 out of 10. So overall score for the entire game, a 7 out of 10 for me. A strong entry so far, carried by its movements, maps, sandbox, and much improved zombies experience. Tons of potential as updates and DLC starts rolling out. I'm excited and curious to see what they are going to do. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, much love. Peace.